The rail comes and stops there. It won't go. You jump into the pond will dry. They won't die when you want it. But when a person is very much interested to live long, and even doctors are also interested in giving him life for long, keep all the doors closed in the operation room, not even leaving a small place to, keep even the air into, and having the lung and heart machines on always. We don't know. All the doors are kept open. Mouth is open, nostrils are open, ears are open, and all the pores of the body are open. But we don't know how the life goes from the body. This is most surprising. Even if you want, you can't retain. If you want to send, you can't send it. Most surprising. He said, that's okay. Now tell me, what is the most powerful thing in this world? Most powerful thing in this world. Can you tell me? And it is Yudhishthira who said, integrity. He said it is integrity. The most powerful thing. It gives tremendous courage, and it gives lots of energy to man. No matter who you are, and no matter what you do, and no matter what is supporting you, but as long as you have that integrity, and you will be bold enough to face anything, you will be more courageous and more strong, and you can do anything, you can achieve anything in the world. Yudhishthira replied this to Yamaraj in Mahabharata. Integrity. What we call it, the integrity in Sanskrita, is mind, word, and deed. If they are matching with each other, that's what we call integrity. Trikarana Suddhi. They call it as a Trikarana Suddhi. God has given us 3 instruments, more powerful instruments to man. I'm talking about human beings. I'm not talking about other creatures, okay? I'm talking about we people, the humans. God has given us 3 things. One is the mind. What? I don't know what exactly the mind and the manas are one or different. But in Sanskrit we call it the manas. Manas is the one which executes and controls all the sensory organs, and it is something unseen part of the inner organ, what we call it. That's called manas. And of course in English you may call it the mind. But mind is something, what you call a physical element, a part of the, is a controller of the brain, mind, right? But manas is something beyond that. This is an instrument given by God to us. Let us say God, because we don't know who gave it, right? But it's there with us. And actually, every soul has manas with it. But for man, it is installed package. But for other creatures, though manas is there with, because a soul means it's having 3 things with it. One is the sensory organs, the manas, and the subtle elements of these 5 bhutas, all these universal factors like fire, earth, water, air, and ether. What we call the panchabhutas. The subtle particles of these panchabhutas form the subtle body, and in which the manas and indriyas will be there always with the soul as long as it is moving from one body to the other. So they are always there with every soul. So a soul is there even in an animal. You understand that? Some people say, or probably some believe, that it is only the man having soul. No other creature has soul at all. That's what some people say. But our Vedic religion, but the Vedic scriptures very clearly mention that every element, every atom and every creature has a soul in it, and the soul will be having a subtle body with it also. But the only thing is, we are blessed with a mechanism where we can just use them, and other creatures are not having such a mechanism to exhibit what they possess. So their doors are closed, though the soul is there. But for us, the doors are kept open so that people from outside just see through and then can experience how something is here. So that's how just we are blessed with. Manas is there even in other creatures, but it is not installed in them to use. But for us, it's well installed. So you can right away use it. The moment you born as a human guy, you can just start using it along with sensory organs and along with your parts of the body. Okay? So we have manas as a powerful instrument with us. So only the man possesses that. And second instrument you are blessed with is the mouth. Not mouth means this, ability to communicate. A verbal communication is the second thing you are blessed with. And the third thing is the body. You can put those two into action through this body. So this is something that three things. Three karana. We call an instrument as a karana in Sanskrit. Three karanas, we have three instruments. We need to keep them pure. We need to keep them clean. And we need to keep them aligning each other. In tune, see, when we have dresses, then we know how to match the dress, right? What should be here, what should be here, what should be here, and what should be here, and what should be here, what should be here. No. Nowadays people, as a mark of their beauty, they keep the, what you call the markers on their forehead. If it is a red dress, it will be red. If it is a green dress, it will be green. And if it is yellow, this also will be yellow. And the bangles will be yellow, everything will be yellow. The dresses, matching, I say. This is the external matching. But we want something internal matching. What we call Trikarana Suddhi. All the three should go with each other. What you think, thus you should speak. Thus you should act. This is what we call integrity, right? What does it mean by integrity? Stick on to what you think and speak that what you think good. If you are able to do this, I think the Trikarana Suddhi is there with you. And if that is there with you, you need not look back. And you can just always push yourself ahead and you can always get progress. Sometimes, yes, though the integrity is the strongest root in you, but as I said, the tree, as an example, one day it looks so beautiful with all the green leaves and flowers, but one day it also looks like a dried or a dead tree. You feel like just breaking it and throwing it out. But it's not. It's pretty much alive. But it's waiting for the time to come. When the time comes, it starts blooming. And it starts putting all the green leaves and starts helping people also in taking their pains, like the bad gases, and not supporting with good air. Oxygen it supports. Carbon dioxide it is. If you release carbon monoxide, it will die. So, but it takes all the carbon dioxide, right? That is the life for them, and it gives us life too. As the root makes the tree to live, thus the integrity makes you to survive in this world. You may be a farmer, you may be an employee, you may be a business guy, You may be a homemaker, or you may be a student, or you may be something X, Y, Z, whatever just you are. But it gives you strength, and it makes you to be one to be loved by everybody, to be spoken by everybody. The topic, our Mr. Nasraj wanted us to speak about is integrity, ethics in workplace. I thought, why should be only in the workplace? Is it not necessary in the family? Though you may be living in America, that's a different thing. But at least you should be with integrity with your family members, right? And you should be good with your friends also, right? Why you should be only limited to your workplace? Probably they thought because that is what giving us money. More than money, you need life. More than money, you need peace. More than money, you need joy too. And if you have lot of money, but no joy, no good life, then how does it sound having money? Can you eat money? Can you sleep with money? You can't. Can you live with money? Money is only a part of the whole. Why you are missing the whole for the sake of a part? Don't miss the tree for the sake of a leaf. Of course, don't miss the leaf also for the sake of the tree. Because without leaves, there won't be tree at all. Without a part, there won't be whole at all. So you should not meet either of these things. You should not miss. You need to have part, you need to have the whole. So, what you said, the ethics and integrity, not only necessary with the workplace, my friends. Maybe your Ford is great. Yes, and you have to work for the Ford. And you have to see that it should become number one in the world. Yes, I agree with you. Let it be like that. But it happens when you are peaceful at home. Then only you can exhibit your talents in your workplace. See, you went home, your wife punched you to pulp, and you came to the office. What you can do here? What's that? What? Can you do anything here in the office? You keep crying before the table and computer. You really can't bring out your talents, inner talents. So, if you want to be a good, talented employee of a concern, or if you want to be a good workaholic, you should have peace at home also. You should have peace with your friends also. And you should be good within yourself. So, because as long as your body cooperates with you, then only you can come out with your talents. There may be some extraordinary people like, what's his name? John Hopkins. Who came out with the theory of everything?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins, no? Yes. Stephen Hawkins, yeah. He was an extraordinary guy. No part of his body works except his brain. Right? It's okay. But you don't want to be like that, right? And no one of us wants to be like that, right? We want, every part of us should be working well with all energy, power, cooperating with us, giving us joy, and also peace. So, if you really be like that, then only you can exhibit your talents at your workplace. So, integrity and ethics Not only confined to the workplace, they should be there with you in office, in home, in friends, in your shopping, and in your everything, taking care of the kids and everything. That means it should be a part of our life. It should be a way of our life. When it becomes like that, then only you can exhibit that even at your workplace. What is ethics and what is integrity? Can you tell me just in brief? I am not a corporate speaker. I am not someone to give you classes, okay, like this. I am only a philosopher, that's all. I know some philosophy. I studied some scriptures. Of course, we practice them and we talk about them, and that's okay. But I am not very much used to talk to these kind of people who are a light of the society. Probably, I think you are able to take many classes like that. You are able to give many classes like that to people. Or you must have given, you know. But we speak with integrity. That's all. We speak with integrity. That's all we know. So wherever just we are, we try to share our things. We try to share our joy. We try to share our knowledge. We never want to be more possessed. And we never want to dominate anybody also. Unfortunately, these are the two inherent qualities of man. You understand? Possessiveness, domination. Man wants to possess many things. I think that's probably the reason why man started building up a society. He wanted security. So he started forming a family so that he can keep things there safely, not in the common society. So family and society came to us, the human beings, probably because man is more possessive. I want to possess a lot. I'm not happy if I owned a single bedroom house. I want 2-bedroom house. I want then 5-bedroom house. I'm not happy with one garage. I want 5 garages building. And then I want something, a farmhouse. Man is very, very possessive. He wants to acquire lot many things. And sometimes, when he is very possessive, the society may not like it. And society may not permit him also. Then he wants to see the shortcuts. Then he wants to find out the easiest way so that I can earn, I can possess a lot. When somebody comes and says, hey, why are you like this? Don't be like this. Come on, let us together. Let us share things. Then he says, who are you to say? He wants to dominate. He wants to push the other person down. And to push the other person down, man wanted power. And then he started creating ammunition. And that paved the way for speed. And the speed became nowadays the what you call is the way of the life. Yeah, the way of the life. When you started computers, it was 260 MB, 260 kV. That's how you started the speed with. But now it's not kVs, it's not MBs, it's not GBs, but even terabytes gone, picobytes gone, and we don't know what is the speed it's now moving in. And but it is the fast, speed. It's the speed age. We crossed the rock age, we crossed the metallic age, and we crossed the atomic age, and we or now I think crossing the speed age also, we don't know what is the age coming next. Why man wanted this much of speed and power? He wanted to dominate others. He wanted to push others down. And that is the nature of the man. Two qualities, possessiveness, domination. These two things. That is what happens, when somebody comes and gives us a good suggestion to do things, gone. And this is what makes the society horrible. And many a time, not livable one. We feel like quitting this and going somewhere to the heaven. That is probably where man started searching for the heaven. And then they said, these people who are dominating and possessing a lot should go to hell. Then the hell and heaven concept started. But the reason is this. And then gone ethics. And then gone integrity. My question to you now, can you tell me something about what is ethics and what is integrity?
I think both are very close, but I feel ethics is more like action related. Integrity is your character. That's your wired. That's how you are wired. But ethics is how you behave and how you move around.
Anybody else? Any idea?
Ethics is knowing what is good and bad and doing the good things always.
But it's a pretty relative thing, right? What is good to you may not be good to me. So good is always a relative thing. Bad is also a very relative thing. And sometimes you feel very bad when it is raining very torrentially. But it may be very much needed to some other creatures. So how can we define that this is good and this is bad in a big society like this? Should I say that? In a simple way. As I said, I'm not a big, what you call it, scholarly. I know what I know in a very simple way, and very straightforward. Ethics are they which are the rules formed by an employer to an employee. Maybe anywhere. And integrity is that sticking on to them well. Does it sound good?
Thank you, sir.
Not finished. Just 2 more minutes will take. How much time I can still take? What is time now? 2 more minutes. That's right. If you are working with a thief, I'm talking even with them also. When you are working with a big company where they are making so many underground activities, you are an employer with him. While taking you as an employee, he formulates certain code of conduct for you. If you're interested to work with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the rules. That is ethics for that person as long as he is working there with him. And integrity is that if I am an employee there with him, and whatever the time allocated for me, say 9 hours or 10 hours or 5 hours or 1 hour, any time, I should sincerely stick on to that. As long as I am there, think of it, eat it, drink it, sleep it, and do everything with it. With whatever he formulated for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's all. And if you are able to stick on to that like that, that means you are an integrated person, because you opted to be there with him. And you accepted to follow those things. So just follow them with 1, 2, 3, keep them aligning with each other. Then they become ethics for you, and you are a person to be called as an integrated one, or probably having integrity with you. And it is vice versa again. The person who employed you, because he took to work with him with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conditions, as long as he is not stepping into your activity, as long as he is not exploiting your ability, then he is also following ethics. Because anything of this kind should not be one-way traffic. It should be from both the ends. When you are having integrity in your work, and the boss also should have such an integrity to take care of you. And when you are following certain ethics, and they should also respect you with the same ethics. They gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they should not ask you to go with 6th or 7th one. And they should not stop you in executing your abilities to show yourself for 2, 3, 4, or 5 or 1. Because they have given you the area to work with. As long as you are exhibiting your talent to work in total with it, then you should not be stopped anyway. And when you find some kind of irrelevance somewhere among them in the area that's given to you, and when you come up and say, hey, this is not right and appropriate, they should not curb you. They should allow you to say that. And they should take it into consensus and to rectify if there is something to be rectified. It should be from the end of employer. If you are with some people like that, and suppose if you are in a hotel, and again this ethics will be different. What ethics you had there never become ethics here. Here, when you are taking a role to work with them, you will be given an area of operation 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your roles and responsibilities. The code what is given is called ethics for you then. Integrity should be proved in following them. That's it. So what is integrity in your home never becomes integrity in your workplace. Whatever is integrity in your school may not become integrity in your workplace, in your office. Whatever is ethics you call in your home may not be ethics in your workplace. You understand what ethics means now? When you have